All right, folks. Now's it. Now's it. Right now. That's some Detroit Public School pronunciation language stuff for you. Now's the time. And now some people say now's the time. I just say now's it. Okay? It's picks and parlays, game time decision, Friday, Super Bowl Eve edition. Friday, September, Jesus. It's February 11th. I took my glass off and everything for that. We are live and in effect Friday edition. We're going to go over NBA. We're going to go over NHL, injury report, goalie updates, COVID news, all that jazz. But we are going to talk a little bit of Super Bowl, just a little bit. If you're looking for some more props and stuff like that, tune in to Almost Adulting later on tonight. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific with me, Allie Burns, and Cam Ross. I'm telling y'all, me and Nick have been talking about props for 2 weeks. Tim too. I should exclude him, but
I got way too many.
I got some crazy stuff. I got some stuff, but then I got some stuff that I think is a little legit. So we'll go over all that, though. Gentlemen, I haven't been around the last 2 days. You miss me?
No. Yes, of course.
With every bullet so far was the acceptable answer.
Yep. I'm trying.
When I used to say that, I got that from my grandmother. God rest her soul, rest in peace, all that, grandma. But I used to say that all the time. I'll never forget. I was like sophomore in high school. This is like 1989, 90. And I come in and I'd be like, hey, grandma, you miss me? And she'd be like, with every bullet so far. And I'd be like, and it was like, wait, what? And then, so I've been using it ever since. So I got to give credit to my grandma for that one. We are game time decision, though. Who's going to go first? What's up? What's up, Lex? What's up, James? Are the Timberwolves start? We're gonna go over the NBA first. How we do that? You wanna do that? All right. Adulting on a Friday? Yes, because it's almost Super Bowl. So I'm gonna stop that right there. Let's go over NBA. Tim Earl, we shall return. But I can't bounce you out of here, right?
No.
Just got it.
Bam.
Yeah.
Dang. There we go.
Nailed it.
All right, well, hold on. Hold on. I'm not ready. Okay. Now I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Now you're ready. You sure? Positive? All right, we're good to go. Yeah.
Yep. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay, then.
You asked.
We get to start off Charlotte at Detroit. No Cade Cunningham is questionable, for this game. Actually, he will make his return with a hip injury. That one just came in about 10 minutes ago. So he will. Cade Cunningham will be in tonight. Still no good in Hayward for the Hornets. Other than that, everybody who is healthy and playing will play. I'm on the Hornets in this one. I think they win by 10 plus points. Cleveland is at the Pacers. Karis LeVert will be making a second game with the Cavs and a revenge spot. He just got traded from the Pacers, so that should be interesting. Darius Garland will not be playing tonight with a back injury. No Malcolm Brogdon, but we haven't seen him since mid-January. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go on this one. I did not bet this one. This one went from a 7.5-point spread down to a 5-point spread, back up to 6.5. So it's a little bit of a funky little back and forth line. I'm not touching this one. Not interested. A game that I am interested in, but it's kind of moved in the wrong direction for me. Thunder at the Sixers. Sixers are 14.5-point favorites. No SGA for the Thunder. No Curry, obviously, and no Drummond for the Sixers because they got traded. I'm on the Thunder. I got them plus 13. I think they keep this game close. I do not think they win by any stretch of the imagination, but I think they keep it within the 13 points. So Oklahoma City plus 13 for this one. Denver is in Boston for the next game, and not really that many significant injuries. Monte Morris will be out for the Denver Nuggets. Denver did receive some good news today. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. will be returning to the lineup in the near future. So they should be back hopefully within the month, but they will be back, and this Denver team will definitely get dangerous once that happens. I got them plus 5 today. It's up to a 6, so I kind of missed a line movement, but I got the Denver Nuggets to cover in this one. Spurs and the Hawks is up next. Only person who's not playing in this game is Derek White. And that's because he is on his way to Boston because he got traded. So he's the only one that's going to be out. Other than that, everybody else is good to go in this game. I actually have no more plays for the rest of the slate, so nothing in this game. Minnesota is at Chicago for the next game. Vucevic is probable due to a bruised hip. Anthony Edwards is questionable. Lonzo Ball remains out. D'Angelo Russell is questionable. And Ayo Dasumu is also questionable with a concussion. A bunch of just question marks in this one. Keep an eye out of the starting line before the game if you wait for the line. I know one person asked about the Timberwolves starters. Wait for the starting lineup to come out. That's going to be the best way to find out. Everybody's pretty much questionable in this game, so it's kind of tricky to give you guys a straight answer for that one. Final game of the night, the Magic are in Utah taking on the Jazz. Rudy Gobert should be making his return tonight. He is a game-time decision, though. So a little bit of a downgrade there. They did say that he was expected to return, but game-time decision. I think he will play in tonight's game. Jalen Suggs might play for the Magic tonight. We're not 100% sure. He's also a game-time decision. That is everything for the NBA. We kind of went over all the trade deadline stuff over the past couple of days. There's nothing really new with that. If you guys missed the trade deadline news, I talked about it yesterday on the Game Time. I even went on Morning Wood this morning and talked to you guys a little bit about the trade deadline. So go ahead and check that stuff out if you're interested in trade deadline stuff. That is all the information for the NBA. We'll bring Nick back and Lenny back, and we'll talk some hockey.
Boom, bang, pow. Big boy talk now. NHL updates. And not a small slate today for the NHL, considering we've been really kind of spoiled here lately with some bigger slates. So 4-game slate, Nico, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to move you guys over, and Nico, I'm going to give you the floor, and you can have at it, sir.
Yeah, NHL has been a lot better as of late. I'm on a nice little run. But we're going to kick it on off here. The Winnipeg Jets are at the Dallas Stars. This slate does start a little bit later. The first game's not until 8:30, so it's an hour and a half past what our usual start time is when we have 7:00 games. A lot of West Coast action tonight. The Winnipeg Jets have Connor Hellebuck confirmed in net. He'll be taking on Jake Ottinger in net for the Dallas Stars. No injuries for this Dallas Stars team. 100% healthy right now. On the other side, no Nikolai Ehlers, no Logan Stanley, and then a couple other depth defensemen, stuff like that. For me in this one, I'm on Winnipeg's team total over 2.5. I expect some type of scoring regression from this team sometime. I think they're going to use that win against the Wild as a nice little boost here to potentially go on a potential run. Next game here, the New York Islanders are at the Edmonton Oilers here. This should be an interesting game. Ilya Sorokin expected in net. This is a front end of a back-to-back for the Islanders. Mike Smith makes another appearance in net for the Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers fired their head coach, Dave Tippett, yesterday. This is their first game without their head coach. And I know people think that sometimes, you fire your head coach, you get a little bump here. Guess what? Their new head coach is not going to help them with depth scoring. It's not going to help them play better goaltending. It's not going to help them defend better. This Edmonton Oilers team's a joke, and it's about time we treat them like one. And I'm on the under in this game. I got under 6, and I'm on the Edmonton Oilers under team total under 3.5. I think this Islanders team shuts them down, and I think we see a lower scoring game, so under for this one. Next matchup here, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Arizona Coyotes. The Yotes confirmed Kirill Vizmelka in net. It's projected to be Brian Elliott in net for Tampa. Keep an eye on that. There is a massive difference between Brian Elliott and arguably the best goaltender in hockey in Andrei Vasilevsky. Needless to say. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, no Anthony Cernak and no Zach Bogosian. Still no Connor Timmins for the Arizona Coyotes, as well as Jay Beagle, Scott Wedgwood, and Larson. For this spot here, we saw Tampa Bay last night. They lost to the Colorado Avalanche. I think they're going to open up a can of whoop ass here on the Yotes tonight. I like the team total over 3.5 and the full game over 6. This is just a terrible spot for the Coyotes. they're coming off of a very nice win against the Kraken. And I think tonight we get a pissed off Lightning team coming in, and they're not going to take the Yotes team lightly. Last matchup of the night, the Seattle Kraken and the Anaheim Ducks. Kraken confirmed Chris Driedger in net, not Philip Grubauer. And then John Gibson's expected in net. And for injuries, no Kuhlman, no Carson Soucy, no Jaden Schwartz, and once again, no Brandon Tanev. Josh Manson, Sonny Milano still remains out for these Anaheim Ducks. And I want to lean Ducks in this game. I'm on the under 5.5. And here's what truly worries me about the Ducks, if there's anything to worry about here. They haven't played since the 31st. They haven't played in 12 days. And this could be a similar situation to the St. Louis Blues last night. That's the only thing that worries me about backing the Ducks here. So I'm staying off the side. I'm just going under 5.5 for this last game of the night. And that's everything for tonight's slate in the NHL. Back to you, Detroit Lenny, so we can talk to the chat here, and then we talk a little bit of Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Those Islanders, real quick on that game, I sprinkled a little bit of money on them in regulation at plus 180. I thought it was great value, and I totally see them winning that game on the Islanders side. So, and I'm scared of the Ducks game tonight, but I did take it in handicap 10. But I'm a little scared because they haven't played in like 2 weeks. So there's that. All right, let's go through the chat. Let's say hi to some peeps. Where was I at? Timberwolves, we already went over that. Yes, Almost Adulting is Friday Night Super Bowl Eve edition. Locked in. Let's get this money. Sorry, I got hair in my mouth. Why don't I get notified on YouTube about the show Game Time Decision? Have you hit the bell? Ring the bell. Sometimes you got to hit the bell for notifications, but sometimes if it's already checked, you got to uncheck it and then like recheck it. I don't know. I've had to do that on YouTube. It's a YouTube thing. I don't know.
It's weird sometimes.
Yeah. We are tied at handicap 10. If we're tied, you're losing because I'm losing. So keep that in mind.
I know someone who's not tied with with Detroit Lenny.
Nick Earl has me by one. Nick Earl, for the first time ever in his handicap 10 career, is ahead of me, and he should be proud of it.
You aren't you? Aren't I?
I don't. I don't know.
Just wait. I'm still gonna have one of those weeks where I go 1-7, and you'll catch back up. So
you've had fire the last like 3-4 days. I want to say you're like 5-1 last 3 days or something like that. You're 15-5. You're right. You got to me by 2 picks. I'm 13-6-1. I had a push. I don't know why. I bet a 6 on a hockey total in handicap 10. It just screamed it's going to be a push. It's all my fault. But look at Arizona team total under 2.5 in regulation.
I think they can get a couple against Brian Elliott. That's the thing. If it's Vasilevsky and net, I'm a little bit more worried about my over.
Right.
But if it's Brian Elliott on a second half of a back-to-back, I am not concerned with the over.
I hate that.
I think.
Right.
So I'll lean over for that.
Banana Grapes is saying good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Lex says Mighty Mighty Ducks. That's a jersey you guys need is a Mighty Ducks hockey jersey. Yes. The purple and green. Remember the old, like the movie one? Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. That's definitely on my bucket list. There
you go. So there you go, folks. If you're looking to send Earl Sports Bets a gift, they're looking for a Mighty Ducks jersey, okay? They wear a size medium, petite.
What?
Just kidding.
I'm a large. Thank you very much.
You ain't, listen, you're still, you want to cheat with the big boys? I'm a big boy. I'm a 3XL. Just in case anybody was wondering. That's what she said. I got Ducks money line in my parfait. Ducks, listen, if you run the simulator, to whatever kind of simulator you have on this game, Ducks probably come out ahead on it the majority of the time. But if you're looking for a live dog, I don't hate the Kraken or the Islanders tonight.
Oh, the Islanders are the livest dog of the night. I will say that right now. They are. If I was still in the dog contest, that'd be my dog pick.
I am still in the dog contest,
I-
and I almost I had the screenshots. I had it screenshotted to take the Islanders, and I changed it to Kent State money line. And I don't hate either one. To be honest with you,
There's no reason this Oilers team should be a favorite right now.
No, I parlayed both for some serious plus money. Any college picks you like today? Check out the Earl Sports Bet show. And is it scrolling at the bottom? I can't see it. Go ahead, Tim Earl.
The website.
No,
Yeah,
it's right
go
here.
check out the website. There's a free play up on the website. So go check that out. I'm not going to give it out here because we want people
That's
to
fair.
go over to the website. So go check out the website.
Yeah.
The earlsportsbets.com/promo. That'll get you the 7-day pass. But just when you click on the link in the description, it should just bring up the package thing. Just click on the Earl Sports Bets, and now it'll bring you to our section. And then scroll down, and under the thing will say free plays, and it'll give you our free play for one of the college basketball games tonight.
Sounds good.
Go
Sounds
ahead.
good. Oh, there you go. So take advantage of that for sure. Let me pull this off, and I'm trying to get back to the chat, and I messed up. Him there. Good day, gentlemen. Oh, hi. Maybe there. Oh, hi there. Good day, gentlemen. I don't know. Take the
Good try.
University of
Good try.
Michigan Ann Arbor education right here, folks. Right here. Tate, we know we love you. You guys got anything? Okay, let's talk Super Bowl. I need best. Don't hand me that hooday. Okay, I'm getting a little sick and tired of Joe Cool too. By the way, side note. I'm gonna put you guys all on the spot. They don't know. They knew we were gonna talk Super Bowl, but they didn't know what I was gonna ask them. I want a best off the wall crazy prop, and I want a legit prop, like an actual play. Not the Kool-Aid is gonna be freaking blue. That's an off the wall prop. Or Snoop Dogg is for sure gonna be smoking on stage. Like free money, okay? But I want a real prop from you, Tim Earl.
Okay.
Ready to go.
The real prop will be Jamar Chase anytime touchdown, or McPherson.
You got odds on that?
I don't have them up on my thing right now.
Okay. No, I'm just curious.
The other one could be McPherson over whatever his field goal prop is. I think that's a good option as well. And then two obscure props. Coin flip. I'm always on tails. Tails never fails. And one of my favorite props to go to is that there'll be a player arrested after the game within 24 hours.
What? Where are you seeing this prop?
What's the odds on that?
What's the odds on
No. Calm down. I'm taking no because it's not in Vegas.
That don't matter.
I'm just saying. Okay, so
I'm getting the odds up for that.
Nick Earl, give me a crazy
Yes.
prop and give me a legit one. Give me an off the wall, sprinkle a little bit on there just for the hell of it, and give me a legit one.
My off the wall big plus money is for someone to break the Super Bowl passing yards record over 505 yards at 11-1. I threw an eighth of a unit on that.
Ooh, I don't mind that.
My legit prop, probably one of my favorite props, because all my props are either a quarter unit or an eighth of a unit. I have one half unit one with Joe Burrow to win MVP. But probably my favorite quarter unit prop is Joe Burrow over 2.5 rushing attempts. That's saying, and that's just looking at it where I think he scrambles at least once or twice, and if at the end of the game the situation calls for it, victory formation, a knee, that's a rushing attempt right there. 2 knees and a QB scramble, that cashes your play right there. Or 3 knees at the end of the game.
It is.
So
It is.
that's how I did that one. Joe Burrow over 2.5 rushing attempts rather than looking at his rushing yards, because obviously the QB knees lose you yards. So over 2.5 attempts at minus 145.
Okay. My obscure prop is someone will forget or
Yeah, I
omit
knew you were going to say
a
that one.
word It's my favorite prop, and it's legit. It could go, like, I'm serious. It might be my best one. Someone will forget or omit a word during the national anthem plus 800. There are 2 people singing. So, it adds to chaos.
If we're gonna do obscure music props, I didn't bet this one, but I might. Plus 800, the first song at halftime to be Still DRE.
Don't play the music though, because we'll get hit up on YouTube.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
So that would be my obscure prop.
I like it. I also like, on a legit scale, there's 2 that I probably like the best. Is Stafford's first pass will be incomplete. It's plus 180.
See, I was looking at that at plus 1250 for his first pass to be an interception.
That won't happen, but he will throw one.
I did bet him to throw the first interception at plus 100.
He will, yeah. Also, I like Cam Akers at plus 2,800 for Super Bowl MVP. It's been a minute since a running back won. I'm on the side of the Rams, obviously, and I don't think they'd run away with the game by any means, or anything like that. I think it's a close game, but I think that both teams can play a little conservative and stuff. And Cam Akers been hurt the majority of the year, and I just think Cam Akers, it's like now is his chance. Like, if he blows up, he could be exactly what was advertised at the beginning of the year, and he's just waiting to have a good game. And I think he's a possibility. And if the Rams can run the ball and keep the ball out of Joe Burrow's hands, the Rams have issues, or the Bengals have issues.
If a Rams player were to win Super Bowl MVP that is not named Matthew Stafford, that's an offensive player, it's Cooper Kupp or nothing for me.
See, I disagree because Cooper Kupp still has the ball thrown from Matt Stafford. Any stat that Cooper Kupp has, Matt Stafford has.
See, I think that he can, if the Rams were to win and Cooper Kupp busts out for a few big touchdowns,
yeah,
where it's a quick little slant route where all Matthew Stafford did was throw the ball 5 yards down the field, and then Cooper Kupp takes it for another 65 yards. That's more Cooper Kupp.
It would have to be, right, 100%. It would have to be like on a game-winning drive.
Edelman a couple of years ago. Like,
yes.
I have another prop at plus 800 for someone to get over 14 receptions, and that has Cooper Kupp's name written all over it.
Yeah.
And that's another record.
I just think that's a game-winning type play or drive for Cooper Kupp, and I still think they could screw him out of it and give it to Matt Stafford. Listen, you could take Joe Burrow and Matt Stafford and do the safe public play, and Matt Stafford's plus 130. Right, Matt. I'm just saying, Matt Stafford. If you like the Saints, Joe Burrow plus 240 right now to win Super Bowl MVP. Matt Stafford plus, the Bengals. What did I say? Saints.
Saints.
I don't know why I'm on the Saints. Okay, Joe Burrow to win the MVP in the Super Bowl for the Bengals. It's plus 240. Matt Stafford's plus 130. It's still plus money. So if you wanted to sprinkle like a half unit on both of those, you're ahead of the game. I mean, because most likely it's a quarterback.
Yeah, because the way to approach that is you take either both quarterbacks, and the way to hedge with that is take a defensive player at plus 500 to win the MVP. Because I think there are some long shots. Now, I have this game as a high-scoring game.
Eli Apple.
That was one I actually had clicked earlier, and I'm like, I would, but I really like the over in this game because I have a couple props on over 75 points scored, over 71 points scored. Like, I have, like, the Bengals to score in every quarter, stuff like that. So I have a lot of high-scoring props. So I that's why I didn't click the thing with Eli Apple, because Eli Apple is not the most talented cornerback. We can all say that. So Matthew Stafford is going to target that side of the field, and he can.
But Matthew Stafford will make him look like a Pro Bowler. He will make him look like the best corner, like you think you were watching Deion Sanders. He will make him look like that. But the best thing that can happen for the Rams is to be losing at halftime and Matt Stafford to already throw an interception.
I have the first half draw.
Because he will definitely play better in the second half than he will the first half. But I already sent you I know Matt Stafford's outfit for the podium when he accepts his MVP. I already sent him that. It's this big white fur coat. He's coming out, I'm telling you. And underneath his jersey, just so you guys know, he's wearing this exact shirt. I'm convinced.
Like when Jordan wore his UNC shorts underneath his jersey? Or underneath his...
Yeah, because you gotta always represent the college you went to. Detroit's a pro team. Oh, whoops.
Fuck that guy. Okay? I said it. I don't care. That guy.
By the way, I looked it up.
Shut up. Just whatever.
I could not find the betting odds on a player to get arrested after the Super Bowl. But normally that was on my book, and I could find it.
Okay. I don't hate it.
I would, because normally you get...
I'd hate to say this, but there'll probably be a fight, and there's going to be a Netflix documentary. Fan violence.
Normally, when at the end of the Super Bowl and everything, that night, players are going to go out and party. One player is going to get dumb, stupid, drink too much, fight somebody, and get arrested. So we normally see
gang related. I'm saying it now.
We'll see.
Just saying. Y'all invited Kendrick Lamar and Snoop Dogg.
Conspiracy theories now.
My conspiracy. Oh, and by the way, I saw a prop. First hologram to be shown. Tupac Shakur or Nipsey Hussle? You guys know who Nipsey is?
No.
Not heavy in the rap game, bro. Nipsey is a Compton legend. Kind of made it start just as he kind of reached the surface, like radio hit wise, and became real big. He was shot and killed, whatever, in Compton. But in his clothing store, he had a clothing brand. But he's a legend in that area. And Tupac. Obviously, they're gonna show his legends like Coachella. It's gonna be all over again. But yep, prop, there it is. Banana Grape says, you guys like Mixon receptions over 4.
Yeah, if you guys want more props, stay tuned for Almost Adulting with Lonnie and Allie.
Yeah, Almost Adulting with Allie Burns, me and Cam Ross, and these two guys, these two knuckleheads will definitely be running the chat.
If I jump on, I'll show off my Google Doc of every prop bet I bet.
There you go. And then, do you guys like Mixon receptions over 4? I do. Because I think
yes.
Checkdowns.
Especially if he gets rushed a lot with the defensive line of the Rams. Yeah, that's a definite possibility.
Well, the Rams are going to get after that ass. When they say who they, it's going to say Aaron Donald. That's who that. Okay, he's going to get there. I'm just saying. I'd like Aaron Donald over 1.5 sacks.
I think they double.
I'll have to look on the paper. Yeah, they will, but they can't forever. They can't. Sooner or later, Von Miller will get through, or the other dude on the other corner. I can't think of his name, or in the middle. But his stats are inflated just because they double team Aaron Donald all the time. Any NBA injury, Timberwolves and the Bulls, real quickly.
A couple of questionable players, so keep an eye out for the starting lineups.
Fair enough. Cup anytime touchdown. Akers anytime touchdown. Rams win plus 800. I don't hate it. If they win, both of those guys probably get a touchdown.
Yeah,
so if they win,
theoretically that parlay would look good because it correlates. But no, I'm not interested in
that. Wright State, Kent State, Cavs bowls. I'm on Kent State money line.
Careful with Cavs. Careful with bowls. Kent State fine.
Tread lightly. Remember, the books are trying to take all your money, so you have to deposit more to bet the Super Bowl. CSN says, hi, awesome people, because they all know $38.1 billion projected to be bet on this year's Super Bowl. Was looking at the defensive line player. That's a record. Prop tonight for points and assists, but haven't seen him ruled out yet. Any side info?
He's questionable right now. He's a game time decision. Keep an eye out. As I told the other guy, keep an eye out for the starting lineups.
That's fair. If the Rams win, storyline for Stafford is much too hype for the media to pass over for him to not get MVP.
I disagree. I disagree. Because
I see the angle, but no.
I can see one of 3 players being MVP. Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, and the Cincinnati kicker, McPherson.
McPherson, why not?
That would be...
I don't hate it. But
I do because I have
even if he wins the game, even if he hits a 60-yarder for the game winner, 60-yarder game winner, they still wouldn't give it to him.
Another one in a game winner. There you go. 3 field goals and he wins.
It would have to be like a 12-3 game where he kicks all the field goals. And
I took over 4.5 field goals for the whole game, and that's at plus 300. Plus 300.
5.5 and over 6.5 touchdowns scored.
Yeah, I like the over. My teaser is the Bengals plus 10.5 and over 42.5. That's one of them.
I might have to get on that.
There you go. Banana. Sean Austin says Rams players to rush over under 4. Rams players to rush. I took the under minus 110.
Rush because they are going to be running three running backs in the Super Bowl.
And then rushing.
Yeah.
You got to keep in mind trick plays. Like over 2.5 players to attempt a pass is probably something I'm going to bet. Because Odell Beckham or someone like that's going to throw a pass.
I don't think so in the Super Bowl. I think they're going to be ultra conservative. And
times in the Super Bowl.
I mean, we saw Philly special.
Yeah.
Well,
how'd that work out for them?
Plus 700. How'd that work out for them? They won the Super Bowl, the Eagles.
Not that year.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
The year they did that.
Yes, they did.
Patriots.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that was. All right. I stand corrected. I saw 3.5 for over Nixon passes or passing receptions. I don't hate that. That's terrible odds at only plus 800. For what?
For what?
To forget a word? I think I think it should be more, but I'll take it because I do think they will.
You're a degenerate, that's why.
Well, that's fair. You don't think anybody's gonna forget a word or omit?
I don't know how many years ago this was, but Christina Aguilera messed up a whole pphrase. So
yeah, I'll listen. I will explain my angle. I can't do it on camera, but I will explain my angle afterwards. Sean Austin, is Garland in or out tonight?
Out.
Boom. Lauren says, give it to him if he has 2 interceptions. What?
No, they can't give it to him.
Oh, they can't give it to him if he has 2 interceptions. That's
the
not
only
true.
way they can give it to him if he throws 2 interceptions is if he throws for 350 yards, 400 yards,
and 4 touchdowns,
and at least 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And it's all going to be about feel too. I mean, did he control the game, the clock, the tempo, so to speak? That's what I'm trying to say. Where are you betting? I saw that field goal prop at plus 385. Well, yeah, there's some for over 3.5, over 2.5. You can get it. I took it over 4.5. You can bet it for over 5.5 field goals. So I mean, check that out though. Will they give it to Sony Michelle? Sony, it's Sony on the goal line. Michelle on the goal line situation. Maybe. I don't know. Don't put it past Matt Stafford inside the 5 to go right up the gut.
Yep.
Or Joe Burrow, because they both have balls to do it.
Yep.
I will say that.
Joe Burrow to score a touchdown, I think is 5-1.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't put it past them. All you need is a pass interference in the end zone, and the ball's at the 1.
Absolutely.
And both these dudes are going to slang the rock. So,
Yes.
Over 125.5 total yards on field goals. Check this out. Hey, prop time, Sean Austin. Almost adulting. 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that. I did. I like that. Are the Timberwolves healthy? All their players playing
Check
tonight.
the starting lineup when it's announced. It's all question marks in the game time decisions. I don't have all the answers. I'm sorry.
Eagles won the year. The Bill took a dive. He was mic'd up.
Yep.
Okay. I know I thought about over 2.5 player passes. I don't know if I'd bet it though. I don't. Sean McVay's crazy enough. I think the Bengals coach is more conservative. They're saying take the under and the national anthem.
No.
Go ahead. You missed your line movement.
On that, I have a bunch of stuff to talk about. I'll mention it during Almost Adulting because there's actually a long statement with that. But no,
Yeah.
I don't mind the under. Actually, I was looking at it and might end up looking at the under.
Lenny and I beat a 5-second line movement because we got it at 95 and I saw it last at 100. Our book doesn't have it right now though.
Yeah, Fergie didn't even sing half the that words. That yeah, exactly. And there's 2 people now, and I got a whole angle with the national anthem thing. We'll talk about it more in Almost Adulting. What are the chances that not being any Gatorade, which is an option for the Gatorade color props, what else would they
Water? That's kind of
throw?
like, no, it's going to be Gatorade.
It's gotta be. Yeah, it's always.
It's gonna be orange.
I love the prop too. What beer commercial will show first? Budweiser, Michelob, Bud Light. I took Budweiser. But I don't know. Clydesdales, you know. What I got props for days. I got 17 and I'm currently still adding. Thank you guys. I appreciate this show.
Plus whatever a full page is here. Right. I'll show it off for just a second here, and then just to show how many I have, I got a whole page here and a little bit more there.
Show
there
off.
I will go over those during almost adulting tonight if I make it on.
All right, perfect. Before I forget though, oops, 1 second. Let me take this off. Say it.
And also, guys, tread lightly with props. All my props.
Yeah, I'm talking like quarter unit.
Like
if you super do, yeah, like this is for fun. Like you gamble. You're putting. I'm betting blue Gatorade. I'm also betting Snoop to have blue shoes or white shoes. Okay, I'm not betting my bankroll on this. There's no car payments being made here. We saved that for the Tigers' first five. No car payments are being made, okay, on Snoop Dogg's shoes color. We're not doing
or whether or not he's
we're treading on it. Which is it's a fact. I took the over for sure. I took any artist plus 200 to be smoking on stage. Somebody gonna do it. But that's me. I'm looking for the right here. I'm gonna cover up Nick Earl real quick. Don't forget to check out our friends here at BetMGM. We've changed up the promo for you guys. Okay, the Super Bowl thing, that stuff's gone. Now the deposit match up to $560 when you sign up with our friends over at BetMGM. Take advantage of that special while you can. Promos are constantly changing, so if you haven't already, follow the link in the description of this video, and you definitely take advantage of it. Okay, there's free money there. You deposit up to $560, they're gonna give you $560. So take it while you can get it. And then, real quick, Lauren says, "What song to end the halftime show with?" Think I'm gonna go with "California Love." I think they started with that. But
I think they started
Nick Earl has
DRE.
See, I don't think. See, he don't come out to that though. Dre is at the end for me. Dre's the headliner in this.
Though. The huge favorite to be the first song is "Lose Yourself." So
it is.
I think that's what they start with most likely. But if you want,
and then the Queen herself, Mary J. Blige, is singing it. So I mean, Mary J. Blige. Okay, so you're gonna tell her she's got to go on first. She probably gonna come out last. But I think that California Love is either the first or the last. You got a good shot at either one. Sean Austin,
it gets played.
What's two good props?
For sure.
Yeah. Check it out, Almost Adulty tonight. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be on later on tonight. Don't forget to check out our friends. We're out of here. We're over our time. All right, guys. Next time we talk on Almost Adulting, on Game Time, we will know who won the Super Bowl. Are you guys crip walking? What are you doing right now? I'll tell you who they are. They're the Los Angeles Rams. All right, guys. Don't forget, Monday through Friday, we are here 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, all your NBA and NHL injury report updates, news, all that. Till then, may the best prop win. I hope you guys all cash your props. You know the drill, unless you're against me on them.
Against us.